tech roll immediately. So some lows have that property.
Yeah.
And since full crouch down for recovers fast, I can go immediately into a move and sort of make it like a little trap if they delay tech or hold back.
Which it seems like a lot of folks would try to do. That find folks do that a lot. Let's see. Remember this button. So let's say you do. Fuck, she's blocking. Ha ha ha. Joke. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let me just try this here again.
So yeah, immediate tech is going to lose. I mean, it's just going to lose, but it'll give you Oki anyway.
Okay, so if they immediate tech, then you would start doing a different mix-up essentially, or does it not really matter?
There's only one downside of doing 3+4 is that you could get like, you could get 3+4 to yourself because the opponent could like call it out.
So like,
yeah.
Right. So you
like
don't
spring kicked.
Sorry, I think I'm forgetting it. So you're doing what? Why is she what? Shut up, game. Game's so annoying sometimes it does that. So you're saying do forward 2 1 2, and then after this hold down.
And then go hold into this? Down. And then do down forward 4.
Okay. And then so if they stay on the ground, you flip them over. If they get up in place, they would block it, I guess. But
yeah, if they stand, the counterplay is to stand up and then duck.
Okay.
That's a counterplay option. But if they delay tech 1-4 hits, let's say they stand into it and got hit by like down forward 4 and they block it, you can still do one AOP 1-4 in that situation.
That one. Yeah.
And then like what I did was if you like blocked it, I would just go for the parry and like RPS it.
Right. Trying to understand it.
It's a little hard to do.
Yeah.
So what I would do is immediately after forward 2 1 2, and then.
Am I doing that right? Is that what it should look like?
Oh no 3+4 you lose the Oki in the situation, so you have to like, mitigate it, and then do the full crouch down forward 4.
So you're saying after the forward 2 1 2, and
immediately go into it.
Just going straight, just to go to it raw and then do that. Ah, okay, I was doing it wrong then. Got it. Fuck, don't go into that. Game, please.
It's hard to do.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has to be faster.
Okay.
Normally you don't really need too much speed, but yeah.
And then there, oh, I see what's happening. I see why I'm getting rage art, because that's just I have to hold. Would I guess down back be a safer way to get into?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me get into AOP. I'm getting hypnosis. Fascinating. I see why I never would have even tried it.
Yeah, I think the AOP version's probably slower to do that transition.
So you're going into AOP raw like that? Like I'm doing that part, right?
I don't do AOP raw. I just do.
Yeah, how do you get into it? I'm not. I don't.
I just press down back and then down forward.
Oh, you go into it raw like that, and then you're in AOP.
Like
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like that, yeah.
And then on hit, then you get that if they wake up and.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even if I think even if they tech roll, and let's say you do AOP like 1, they have to like be very precise. Yeah, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Beat the wake up backwards option.
I love to see it.
Beats that option. if they delay the tech roll, it'll launch them again.
Hey Siri, stop. Siri's getting an alarm. So that tech roll. So this is only by the wall, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, it's the closest.
They go back roll. You hit him with this. You'll hit him out of it. If they do like, delay tech, you'll still potentially hit him out of it because you're in AOP and this.
Yeah, they have to immediately tech. So that loses to like immediate tech. This only beats like delay tech and we get backwards. Yeah.
Okay. Immediate tech only. The immediate tech like in place.
So like if they're like mashing,
Yeah.
then it won't work. But if
Oh.
they like oh I can tech roll there and they do a tech roll, then yeah, it'll work.
If they're mashing like off the ground, you mean? Like those spring
Yes.
kicks?
Yeah, like side roll, ground technique. I think is what it is.
On
I
technique.
think that would be.
Oh, these Dukemis.
Yeah, like ground technique, like side okami, right? Like people go right against Shoyu, but
So that'll work.
yeah.
Wrong button. First. And this. Well, I haven't been doing spring kick. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I understand it well enough to try and start using it in ranked. Basically, I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
now so that I can start to kind of solidify it in my brain. Because the last thing, the last wall take I took from you was this.
Oh.
This shit right here. Then this into that, and then mix it. And like I literally fuck people shit up with that.
Yeah, it'll fuck a lot of people shit,
Yeah.
especially if they understand what it is. You can start just doing AOP 1-4, like beat their call out option.
Yeah, so tell me that part again, the call out option. So you hit him with this,
So
and you're gonna call him out here, there.
oh yeah, so I do that, and then the call out option is if they block. So
Okay.
if they block, I'm -9, and it takes around like 4 to 5 frames to block. So I can block or I can parry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that. Got it.
And AOP 1-4, one block into parry, I've like people still like fall for it at like GOD ranks, so then like I just get away with it nonstop. Yeah, I don't know why it works, but it just does.
Take a look here. So standing block. Wait, fuck. No, block the whole thing.
Yeah, the delay strings are yeah.
I guess she
Her
has to like.
jab is a little too stubby for.
Okay. So like mid.
Meaning you have to probably do it near the wall or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, let's go by the wall. Fuck, but now I have to back up. Now you were Pete bursting me. Well, after you were already in heat, and you put me in this blend, and then you'd use that parry to get back turned, and then you'd run that shit. I'd get caught again. Have to make another guess.
Yeah, because I took the advantage of the plus frames on the reversal, the parry situation, so I can immediately just start the blender and start the 50-50 again.
That's my shit. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I live for that shit.
Yes, because her parry doesn't really give you like too much, but it does give you plus frames, so it's better in heat.
Okay. Lovely. Cadence, it's been a just pleasure. And I can't wait for our next one. When? What's your weekday like? Like, are your weekdays ever, or are you weekend person?
I'm free for the most part.
Okay. Think of which days I have things already in. Do you compete in the Paragon tournament on Thursdays?
I used to compete. I just I don't really like playing tournaments that often.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just not my thing.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking about Thursday, but I'm also trying to compete in those.
Oh
Um,
yeah. They're definitely an experience.
yeah, yeah. I mean, TNS has been super helpful. Granted, I tend to get eliminated anyway. I'm just trying to see how far I can get. It's more of a uh, exposure to the madness of
Yeah.
Tekken tournament experiences than it is to
Yeah.
actually
I
win.
I, I don't. I usually place pretty well in those
Hmm.
tournaments, but I don't like the logistics of it, so I just sort of avoid it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same in CF at your level of play too.
Yeah.
you know, but there are other players who are at my level who like still compete in those things, and I'm like, that's oh, I'm glad they're there for them. But yeah, later on, it's like I don't need this anymore. I need other things. So yeah,
Yeah.